and apartheid systems essentially reduced living, breathing individuals into mere files. The Dompas wasn't just an ID card. It was literally a permission slip to exist. It contained your fingerprints, your employment history, tax records, and your racial classification. Without that official stamp, your own legs were technically illegal in certain parts of the city. This established what we can call the theology of the license. It's this invisible doctrine teaching that you inherently have no rights, only temporary privileges granted by the state. You were no longer a person. You were just a data point in a file. This shift from an indigenous system to a state monopoly completely rewired society. We moved from a framework built on living memory, communal trust, and dynamic mobility straight into a cold, paper-based state monopoly. Under the state, record-keeping stopped being about indigenous oral histories and became colonial legal records. Identity went from being a living witness, a real frequency in the community, to just a file or a data point. And your mobility? It went from dynamic equilibrium to being strictly restricted by permits and borders. Think about the paperwork sitting in your own wallet or on your phone right now. Which bureaucratic labels currently restrict your sense of belonging, your movement, or your opportunities? Let's pull this into the present with Part 5, Modern Invisible Fences. We spent time analyzing the historical architecture, but we absolutely have to recognize how these exact same invisible fences operate today. The tools have modernized, sure, but the cage remains completely intact. Today, we might not be carrying around a physical passbook, but think about our digital and financial tracking systems. A modern credit score, a digital ID, or even a swipe card at a corporate office. They all function as administrative algorithms dictating where you can go, what you can buy, and what you're allowed to access. The physical fence of the labor compound has simply evolved into the invisible fence of the digital database. The tools have upgraded, but the core architecture of enclosure, restricting your movement based on a metric, is exactly the same. Take a second to critically examine the digital and financial systems running in the background of your life. What metric is currently measuring your worth? Is it a credit score? Is it a follower count? Some corporate performance algorithm? Finally, Part 6, dismantling your cage and reclaiming your personal agency. Now that we can clearly see the cage and we understand its historical roots, we can talk about how to start dismantling it. Here are some highly effective weekly exercises pulled directly from the source material to help you actively unlearn these deeply ingrained enclosures. Number 1, audit your daily environment. Just notice when a piece of paper or a digital prompt dictates your behavior. Number 2, question the administrative labels assigned to you. You are so much more than your job title or your tax bracket. Number 3,